I don't know who that guy is, but I'm gonna smooch him. He looks like he has dry lips.
I mean, he is an undead.
Yeah.
Who is it?
What about that guy next to him with like the fucking weird mechanical eye?
He looks kind of cool.
Look at his belt. He's got the Bobby Boucher glacier water.
Those are the Elder Scrolls. He has both of them right there. Well, two of them. I don't know how many Elder Scrolls there are.
Well, there's Elder Scrolls, and then there's
Oh my goodness.
Daggerford. There's Arena, Oblivion, Skyrim, Online, Morrowind.
Yeah, but like in Skyrim, I found like 6 Elder Scrolls. It seems like
How many are there?
it's literally the question I'm asking.
I feel like Mitchell would know.
I think there's not a set number because they can like transcend time and all of that.
What if there's just one?
And it's just different every time.
Well, no, it's just one Elder Scroll, but like because it's transcended time, it's been fucking going around a lot. So
Yeah,
there's
just like
multiple
Alduin.
versions of it.
Per the Elder Scrolls Skyrim page wiki, there's only one Elder Scroll that appears in the base game, and then there are 2 more that are added by the Dawnguard add-on.
Yeah,
So there are 3.
I should play the Dawnguard add-on.
So you lied.
Yeah, but I played it twice, so I found 6. And as we know, all playthroughs are independent of each other.
You played it twice,
Uh-huh.
and you found 6,
Uh-huh.
but there's only 1 in the base game.
Uh-huh.
1 times 2 is 2,
Mm-hmm.
does not equal 6.
Well, I died 3 times.
I like that you can just pull the Elder Scroll out and flashbang yourself whenever you feel like it.
Imagine having a portable Ark of the Covenant. Like, wow, I hate this. Shh.
Oh, my eyes are melting.
What if it works like the Men in Black?
Little laser clicker
yeah.
thingy. Yeah.
I don't remember what that's called. So apparently, there are 11 Elder Scrolls that players can come across in the Elder Scrolls franchise. There is 1 in Oblivion, which the hero of Kvatch steals for a quest. There are 3 in Skyrim that appear during the main quest line and the Dawnguard DLC. And there are 7 encountered while playing Elder Scrolls Online. 6 of these function as capture the flag objectives in the player's online player versus player mode. Imagine if someone was like, hey, you want to play capture the flag? And you played it with Qurans.
Yeah.
Like, how offensive is that?
Not even Qurans. It's like Qurans that have
The Dead Sea Scrolls?
yeah, like unspeakable wisdom.
All right, so we're gonna play touch football, but instead of a football, we're gonna use
The Rosetta Stone.
The Torah.
any of the novels you had to read for high school English class.
Oh no.
I don't want to read How to Kill a Mockingbird.
Thinking of Elder Scrolls Online, actually the new DLC that's coming out introduces the Daedric Prince. I don't remember his name. He was the one that basically dealt with the Necronomicon or the Spiffy book. They gave you like I don't remember what's called.
The Spiffy book.
It's like a
The
Spiffy book.
Necronomicon, also known as the Spiffy Book.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh man, that's staying in.
If you were, oh man, that fits so well with this campaign. Like, can you imagine? It's like I'm a necromancer. I got this spiffy book.
That's why Josh
Gotta go check out the
It's
Empire.
either the
Schools.
Necronomicon, the Spiffy book, or the Nibblecomicon, the delicious book.
The Nibble Comic
the
Con.
Nibble Comic-Con. Yep.
It's a Borderlands thing, Chris. I know you wouldn't know.
I played Borderlands 1 and 2 and the pre-sequel in about a third of 3.
But did you beat any of them?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
He beat all of those except 1. To be fair, if you play halfway through the game, you've beaten half of the game, so that counts. 0.5.
I don't know. I just stopped having fun with Borderlands 3. I don't know what to tell you.
And then he decided to go play Final Fantasy online, which is a much more enjoyable experience.
Yeah. I definitely don't hate myself more when I'm playing that game.
What if you decided to stop that and play Genshin Impact?
Well,
You could play with Cassie.
I don't want to do that.
That'd be great. It'd be a
We
great,
play games very
be
differently.
a great bonding experience as a couple.
Cassie reads every piece of dialogue and touches every little side quest, and I mainline straight quests and skip cutscenes.
Hey, let me tell you what. You don't play the story content together.
Oh. Well, do you play together? Please don't say the card game.
You could.
No.
But the card game is new. It's mostly like domains and like the boss fights and material stuff.
Does that mean that, considering that you say that Cassie reads all of the dialogue and the quests and does everything like that, that Cassie would be better at completing a full Dark Souls experience than you?
Yeah, probably if she was better at the game.
Oh. And then they play all of the sex games on Steam. The visual novels.
Yeah. 3D Hitler sucks you off.
I hate it.
There's one where you're like a girl that has robot parts, but she still has human ass cheeks. And she's like shooting a bunch of monsters or something. I think it's called Aria, but I'm not sure.
I'll take your word for it.
It's in the new and trending or the popular upcoming on Steam. I have nothing to do
played
with it.
Nier Automata.
No, she had mostly human parts. The outside of her was all skin except for her eyes.
Yeah, but one layer underneath, just a bunch of gears that'll crush your fingers.
Some gears are real jiggly.
I only ever played the first Nier.
Played Nier?
And I enjoyed it quite a lot, actually.
Wow. Well, let me tell you, they're completely disconnected.
Unless.
But they're not.
And then they kiss.
I've played Nier Automata, technically, 7 times.
Like, one of the only things I know about Nier lore is that the creator of the game has said that, like, every crossover they do is canon.
Which means that
Yep.
Final Fantasy XIV is canon in the Nier universe. And they're some of the best Alliance raids.
But like I'm
So
near,
is Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
I'm nearsighted.
Yeah.
Does that mean anything? Does that
Yeah,
mean that I'm connected?
You are. Yoko Taro confirmed that.
I don't know if I'm nearsighted. I can't remember if
I
I'm
don't know
nearsighted
the
or
difference.
farsighted. I can't see shit either way.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means
You
you're
blind?
Oh.
Don't feel bad, Nick. So is Chris.
Yeah, but Chris has macular degeneration.
No, I don't.
Oh, you just lied about it?
No, the doctor said I didn't have it. We've talked about this.
I have retinal degeneration.
That's worse,
No, it's not.
isn't it?
My retina could just become detached at any time.
Oh. That sounds
bad.
frightening.
It's weird though because when I went to the optometrist and he was like, "Hey, you have lateral degeneration on your eye or retinal." It's lateral degeneration, not retinal degeneration. But he's like, it could basically detach, and you'll know it detaches
Because you'll stop seeing.
if like you wake up and like you see a lot of floaties, or if it's like someone put maybe like a curtain over your eye. So every time I wake up and my eyes are kind of blurry, I'm like, oh god, it happened.
Today's the day.
And after a while, it goes away. And I was like, okay, well, what can I do like about my day-to-day life to prevent this from happening? And he's like, oh, nothing. I was like, so me staring at like screens all day doesn't bother it, or like doing this or that? He's like, no. I had somebody who fell out of a tree, and that's what triggered it to rip. Oh. But it's okay because apparently they can fix it with like lasers.
Nice. Aren't lasers neat?
What's the definition of a laser? Describe the science of lasers to me, Wes.
No.
It's an acronym.
It's like he knows he can do it, but he doesn't want to. No one in this room would think otherwise. Like, of course Wes knows how lasers work.
It seems complicated.
I mean, it's just like for the most part, isn't it just like a concentrated beam of photons or whatever?
Here we go. I got him. I roped him into it.
No idea. If you say that, I believe it.
I took a physics class and learned how lasers work.
How do they work?
I don't remember.
Oh. The banter is what everyone comes for.
Is
It's
it?
definitely not the gameplay. We're garbage at this.
Give me low numbers I rolled last time.
You're
They
also-
were all low.
You're also level 1.
The most riveting time to play a character.
Yeah. I guess we could probably start actually doing stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey everyone, welcome back
Hello.
to my game room, to our game room, / podcast studio for another exciting venture into the streets of Zobeck for this game that we're playing.
Yep.
Empire of the Ghouls.
Empire of the Ghouls.
Spooky.
Which is weird because I don't see no empires.
I don't see no ghouls.
I don't see empires that are of the ghouls.
So far, it's cartways of the goblins
And some kobolds.
and some kobolds.
Maybe you guys just spawned in the wrong spawn zone.
I knew creating my character to start in Zobeck was a bad idea.
The world seed just didn't generate properly.
All right, let's do a refresh.
It's Ark all over again.
Oh boy,
I'm gonna die like 40 times before I get somewhere.
I didn't put the right config files in the right places. Josh's mods didn't work.
No, it's a shame.
You know what mods do work? Undead Legacy for 7 Days to Die. On a nice server.
Christopher.
That wasn't me.
Joshua.
My volume is down.
It was probably me then.
How are you going to call everybody out, but it's you?
Well, to be fair, this is Jesus Christ. This
Oh,
is
well.
not my computer, so.
That's my 3D print computer.
Well, I'm not 3D printing right now. I don't think.
No.
No, you're definitely not.
Aw,
Mm-hmm.
dog.
Look at I put a picture of Cece in the Discord.
Oh. If that's not worth looking at during the recording, I don't know what is.
That's a picture of Clover.
That is a
I also put
great
Clover.
dog.
I love her. She's
Oh,
so
what
sweet.
a cutie.
Right?
Cece has a fluffy tail. I can imagine what your grandma's house smells like.
Dog.
That's not like an insult. Like, you just, it smells like grandma's house.
All right.
My grandparents' house always had like this certain smell that I'll always recognize. It wasn't like a bad smell or anything. I've been in some houses where there are very bad smells. Thanks, work. But
Oh boy.
Oh no, I can only imagine.
How's your peepsy?
So good.
I did want to address one thing that we talked about last time. Somebody at this table who will remain nameless made a claim that this was a Pepsi table.
Wasn't that you?
No, it wasn't me. Plausible deniability. There's no proof that it was me. And I just wanted to say that we here at the Unstable Top Table support all sorts of sodas and beverages. Because for the most part, a lot of those companies are kind of bad anyways.
There's no such thing as ethical consumption.
But today when I went to the store and I purchased drinks for us to enjoy, I purchased products specifically from the Dr. Pepper 7-Up company. And that's when I realized the fault of somebody's ways that may have made a claim at this table
For shame.
that I'm not confirming nor denying was me.
About 25% of my blood is probably Dr. Pepper.
You should see a doctor.
I did.
Yeah.
His name was Dr. Pepper, Chris. Do you not pay attention? I did have somebody reach out. I guess they listened to our first episode. And he strongly, I think, disagreed with the idea of a Pepsi table because his preferred brand of name brand soda, I think, is Coke.
Well, let me tell you, Pepsi was born in the Carolinas. And then right over next door in that hellish state of Georgia, is that where that heathen beverage was made.
But the Coca-Cola factory is also in Georgia.
Yeah, I've been there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's fair. I like drinking all the drinks from other countries.
This Coke tastes like a kiwi and not the cat.
I'm going to roll a die, and it's going to dictate which one of you gives us the recap. It's Josh.
Nice.
I pass.
Oh, easy. Sure. So last time,
What the what? don't let him get away with that.
I have to. I can't. If not, he'll just pout and cry about it all day.
No, grow up.
And then
That'd be all right.
he'll be
Recap.
like, that's fine, Nick. I'll never do this thing ever again. Josh, I just asked if you could step to your left. That's fine, Nick. I'll never walk again. Since it inconveniences you so much.
Does sound like a Josh conversation.
Absolutely what Josh conversations are like. So we started our journey a number of weeks ago. A number of days ago, specifically 2 days ago, in a little city called Zobeck. We were joined by a number of party. Why are you shaking your head, Wes?
I hate how smug Josh looks right now that he's getting away with this.
He can't keep getting away with this. We met our cast of characters here. God, come on.
You're an enabler, Nicholas.
I know I'm an enabler.
You're allowing this to happen.
Yeah, I know. It's just easier. Like, if I just do what he tells me to do and let him do what he wants, then he won't beat me.
Oh boy.
Let's clarify.
Let's take
I've
that
never
out.
hit Nick.
That's not true.
That is absolutely true.
That is not true.
I have never physically hit you.
Oh, see, so the first time he said hit, and then the next time he had to preface it by saying physically hit.
We're getting properly domestic in episode 2.
Oh no. Scrap it. Start over.
Mom and
What are you
Dad
talking
are
about?
fighting again.
Dad and Dad are fighting.
We'll get the best ratings this way.
Oh no.
Okay, Josh, start us off.
God damn it. I don't remember how to pronounce the owner's name.
That's the problem, is that Josh has the memory of a goldfish when it comes to anything that's not like anything. I've seen his room where he has like papers and sticky notes of crafting recipes for games that we're currently playing. He writes them down so he knows what he needs because he doesn't remember.
Josh, you know those are in the game, right?
But then he has to open his inventory and look at the recipe.
Josh, do you own a second monitor?
No, not anymore.
Well, you should get one and then just like open up a wiki page on your other screen.
But how
It's
is how is he supposed to have a 34-inch monitor,
Third F49.
a 49-inch monitor?
It's like an ultra wide.
Yeah.
I'm sure it works great for him, but it's very inconvenient for everyone else.
It sounds inconvenient for him.
How's it inconvenient for everyone else?
Because
no one
it's-
else is using it.
Because when you stream, it's too bright, and when you stream, the video is like too crumped up. It's too small.
Crumped.
Crump. That's a word.
When Eric sent me, he actually sent me a picture of what it looks like. I can't do anything about the brightness, but it does not seem crumped up. Does that look crumped up to you?
Yes.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
No, the fuck it
It
doesn't.
looks crumped up.
Chris, can you use crumped up in a sentence? Can you describe what that word is?
Yeah,
I
that
know what
picture that
crunk
Josh
is.
just showed me was crumped up.
Hey, friends. Welcome back. Here we are, starting this over again and again. So last time we met our 4 potential heroes. Not exactly heroes, but more of adventurers at this point, who have made their way into the city of Zobeck. We were met with 4, actually. We were met with a green-skinned... would you consider yourself green-skinned or green-tinted?
Green skinned?
Green-skinned?
Yeah.
Okay. A green-skinned tiefling by the name of Pandemonium.
Mm-hmm. Pan for short.
Pan for short, who we saw exhibit some of his talents, and he appears to be a wizard of some sort of magical person who does
Student of the arcane.
student of the arcane. We also met a young man by the name of Azim.
Hello.
Azim, somebody from the Southlands who has made his way to Zobeck in for whatever reason that Josh didn't write in his backstory when he sent me those 4 lines.
It's more than 4, my guy.
It's like 10.
Yeah, it's 5.
There's 10 questions, and I answered all 10 of them. Thank you.
With 1-word answers.
No. There was only one that had a 1-word answer, and it was the knives question.
It was the one where it said
and it wasn't
name.
even a number. It wasn't even a word. It was a number.
He put name and he put Azim.
No.
We also met with the resident half-orc of the group, Merwin,
Hello.
who has been drowning their sorrows at a restaurant in the Kobold ghettos known as the Rampant Roach. And last but certainly not least, we met with a young man who wears what is Finn's preferred brand of makeup?
I mean, it's probably a homemade something, right?
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
I mean, it's not like Finn can just go down to an Ulta.
No, it's got to be. It's probably something like made from like a mixture of I don't even know what it would be, but like probably like some kind of like ash mixed in to make some sort of paste that is used to form his face makeup.
Since Finn has been in Zobeck for the last 2 days or so, do you think that he's noticed an issue where maybe the supplies that he would normally use for that are not as readily available? Or do you think he brought a decent amount with him because he, has the foresight into that?
I think he probably has some foresight into that. I think he'd probably come prepared, and like, if it's something that he couldn't make, I imagine he could find like an alternative.
You think he walks into the market and approaches the supply man? He's like, "Hey, can I get some of these ashwood ashes?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure. It'll be," he tells you the price, and you're just like, "What? This is outrageous." Well, these are exotic imports, highway robbery.
I just like to imagine he goes to the market and grabs like ink and just splashes on his face and just makes the face marking.
He does like a Rorschach every morning.
Yeah.
Every morning it looks different.
Didn't Nurgle from Behemoth use shoe polish?
Shoe polish?
I think a number of musicians and artists have used shoe polish. That sounds right.
Don't you think that would burn?
Don't be a little bitch.
I guess you got me. All right.
You got to suffer for your art.
I say beauty's pain.
I don't know. He did end up sick for a while.
From the shoe polish.
I don't know. I assume not. I don't think that shoe polish would give you leukemia, but what do I know? I'm not a doctor.
Oh boy. I recant my statement.
It's okay though. He got better.
Okay.
So good for him.
Good for him.
Even if you're not a fan of that kind of music, we can still be happy that, somebody beat it. These 4 adventurers, we'll call them, were all hanging out in a little place called the Rampant Roach. The Rampant Roach is a restaurant in the Kobold ghettos. And while you were there, you met with the wonderful owner patron of the restaurant, Skirt. And Skirt was more than kind to all of you, talking about their food and really giving you guys a decent discount, which may not be the best business practice, but it kept you guys here and hanging out. While you were here, you became acquainted with Skirt's nephew, another kobold by the name of Brik. It seems like Brik might be stuck in a bit of an issue. You want to tell us about that issue, Chris?
Yeah, he kind of came in a little nervous. Talked to the proprietor's name. I forget his name already.
Skirt.
They went into the back and talked for a little bit. Turns out he's in a little bit of trouble. They found his knife at the scene of someone's bedroom that went missing. The person missing happened to be the daughter of the blacksmith that fixes his knife. So it's unfortunate he lost the knife in the cartways. Mm-hmm. So we were asked to kind of accompany him as he does his day-to-day stuff.
Yeah, so Skirt and Brik sort of had a conversation here. And like you said, Brik is in a bit of a rough patch because there's some stuff going on in town. There have been a series of missing persons, which other people are referring to as kidnappings.
Yeah.
And the blacksmith's daughter is the most recent victim.
Rosalind Turner.
And of course, in this section of town, when things like that happen, it's a lot easier for the public to blame kobolds. And that's sort of where we are. The 4 of you agreed to help Skirt and help Brik by serving as a sort of chaperone for Brik to go around to do his tasks and just to keep an eye out for him to make sure that nothing bad happens. And that's exactly what you did. You accompanied Brik into the cartways, which are these old tunnels under Zobeck, while he was out on his rat catching expedition. You went down into the cartways with him. You came across a handful of goblins, which you swiftly dealt with. One of them, because you're also kind, you let go after he gave you all of his stuff, which really isn't what you wanted. You didn't come there for that, but it was a nice little bonus. So we pick up the next day with the 4 of you in the small little inn, heading out to the rampant roach. I'd like everyone to roll me a d6. Go around
Six.
there. 6,
5.
5,
5.
1.
1. As you're walking to the rampant roach, you hear some of the talk in the town. We'll say it's raining today.
It is raining today.
And as you're heading to the roach, you hear some talk amongst the townsfolk. One of the things that you hear, there's this older man who's talking to a much younger man outside of one of these stalls. And he looks over to him and he sort of looks around for a minute. And then he leans in. And Azim, you can hear as he leans in and whispers. The whisper is a little louder than maybe he intends. You know, I hear that those kobolds are catching more than rats these days. I hear they're catching babes right out of their cribs. That blacksmith's daughter, that makes what? A dozen now? You hear another group of people as you're beginning to sort of approach the restaurant proper and head inside. You know that Turner girl went missing. But I don't think it was a kobold that took her. Take a lot more than one kobold with a knife to kidnap that girl without making so much as a squeal. And then as you open the door into the restaurant, you'll hear one more person on the side street. Very loud, very obnoxious. So I had a man that came into the shop the other day. He smelled like he hadn't seen soap in a decade. He was looking for his uncle or cousin. I don't know. Looked like an out-of-towner. And as you close the door and enter the restaurant, you see Skirt standing there. And Skirt greets you. Hello, friends. Welcome back. I'm glad to see that you are well. I hope you're ready for a busy day.
Good morning, Skirt. How are you?
Oh, you know. Things are okay.
That is wonderful to hear.
Has anyone come poking around?
No. It's been quiet, normal customers, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Good.
Hang on, I'll get Brik. And Skirt steps into the back, and you hear him shout. And Brik will come out, and Brik has an oversized wicker basket that is filled with, it looks like food that has been wrapped up in paper and taped down. Brik looks at all of you and he smiles and he says, Hey friends, how's it going?
It's going good, Brik. What's on the agenda today?
Oh, well, I have to take these lunches, and deliver them to some folks.
Okay.
Just around town.
Yeah. And he'll look into the basket and try to read some of the names. I gotta go. We have to go to the Arcane College, and we gotta go to. We gotta head over to the Gear District, and see a man about some stew.
See a man about some stew. Okay.
Yeah, well, I guess we have to see some stew about a man.
Is his name Stu?
No,
Wouldn't that be funny?
I don't get it.
Okay.
Lead on, friend. We shall follow.
Well, it's not lunchtime yet, but
Oh. So what do you have anything planned before lunch?
no. I was just thinking that we could, just hang out and talk, and
Eat breakfast?
he'll look to Skirt, and Skirt will nod. Yeah, and eat breakfast. Never had friends before. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I kind of like to slap him on the back of the shoulder.
Scare the poor
Oh
thing.
God, you're strong.
You
Knock
do
him
two.
over, yeah.
You do 2 HP of damage.
He goes unconscious.
I don't like slap him into a wall or anything. Maybe.
Make a strength save.
Yeah, I went high enough.
Not you.
The skirt punches you back. You make a strength save.
Oh god.
Why you keep telling me to make strength saves?
That's funny.
You spend a couple hours having some morning, some breakfast here, and Skirt will, bring out the occasional little bits and pieces at a time.
Just like Waffle House.
Yeah. Someone throws a chair and Skirt grabs it out of the air, and then gets fired.
Oh boy.
That is awful.
It is awful.
happened. They got fired. It's ridiculous.
Imagine unlocking Ultra Instinct and then getting fired for it.
Well, the Avengers and all of them are hiring, so I'm pretty sure she can find a job somewhere else.
While you're eating, Brik will sit down with you. He doesn't sit. He kind of hangs out like at the end of the table, and will just watch all of you eat. And as you finish a bite, he'll look to you and he'll start asking questions. He waits until he sees Pan swallow the food he's eating. Pan, why are you green?
Well, that's a really good question, Brik. I actually don't know. I would love to figure out one day. I'm guessing I'm green because I was just born that way.
Oh, why don't you find out?
It's kind of complicated because, like, you ask my parents and they're both not green. They're not even like shades of green, and then they're like, I don't know why you're green.
Do you think you're cursed?
Well, I hope not. I hadn't previously thought of it, but now I'm a little worried about it, frankly.
I had a friend who was cursed once. Well, he wasn't a friend. He was someone I knew, and he was cursed. Every time he woke up, his foot would hurt really badly,
It's unfortunate.
and then one day it just fell off.
The curse of diabetes.
They said he was cursed by some traveling magician. But to be honest, I think it's just because he had a really bad rat bite that didn't heal.
That does make a bit more sense than the curse.
Yeah.
I guess he was cursed by the rat, maybe.
I mean, what is a curse? Do you know about curses?
I don't know a lot about them.
Have you ever studied them?
Maybe like in an intro class, but it was a very broad generalization.
What is an intro class?
So it's a class that you take when you start studying that covers a wide variety of topics, but doesn't go in depth on really any of them.
Where did you take a class?
Oh, I'm a student at the Arcane Collegium.
Oh, do you know the person we're going to see?
Well, I would have to know their name.
Oh, I don't know his name. Not yet. I don't have that stuff yet.
I might know them.
Is he a friend of yours, maybe?
Again, it's entirely possible. I just don't know who we're talking about.
Okay, that's fair. Maybe you'll know him.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you had an intro class together.
Maybe. I guess we'll see.
And the conversation sort of drags on for a little bit longer, and maybe Pan will instinctively start to eat more. And as Pan starts to eat more, Brik will turn over to Finn. He stares at you for just a moment. Finn, where are you from?
I hail from the Northlands.
Is that far?
This is quite far. I had to sail on a boat.
Do you have
for many
kobolds there?
days. No, I don't think I've ever seen a kobold before coming to Zobeck.
Oh. Do you have rats?
We have many rats.
How big are your rats?
There are rodents of unusual size.
I've never heard of these things. Do you ride them?
I have never ridden one, no, but I think there are some creatures that do.
Are you gonna go back there?
I would like to return one day.
Are you gonna go back soon?
I do not know.
Can I come with you?
Perhaps.
Well, I need a jacket.
Certainly.
Damn. I don't have one of those.
Kill enough rats and we'll see what we can do.
A rat skin cloak would do you well.
Merwin says that, and he turns to her. Can you make me a coat?
I can do that, sure.
Are you a seamstress?
I've been mending my own clothes since I was born.
Useful skill to have.
Wait, so like, you were born and you started mending clothes?
Oh yeah,
Were you cursed?
it's possible. You know, I had to learn very early to take care of myself.
Oh. So what else did you have to do? You make clothes. Did you make the clothes you're wearing now?
I sure did.
It looks like it.
I'm sure it does.
They're quite nice.
Oh, thank you.
Is that genuine stag hide?
You know, I'm not quite sure what animal this was.
So how long would it take you to make me a coat?
I'd say maybe 2 weeks or so,
2 weeks.
as long as I have the materials.
Oh, okay, hang on. And Brik will run. He trips about halfway back to the kitchen, but he runs back and he comes out a few minutes later, and he just has this massive pile of cleaned rat hides. And he comes over and he drops them on the table. Can you make them with these?
Sure, that seems like more than enough.
Can you make fuzzy socks too?
I think I can do
I
that.
think I need those, Finn. Is it cold up there for socks?
Oh, it is quite cold.
Will I need anything else?
You will need many things to survive the frozen north.
Maybe I don't want to go there. That sounds like a lot of work.
It is a harsh land.
A Zim, the place that you hail from. What is that like? Is it warmer?
It is very hot and dry.
So I wouldn't need a coat.
You would not need a coat. But there's also beautiful jungles and rivers where I hail from as well.
Oh,
It's a very bountiful place.
bountiful. What does that mean?
It has plenty.
Plenty. Do
Plen-
you have rats? Are there?
There is rats.
Do you also have rodents that are of an unusual size?
I wouldn't call some of these things rodents, but they're a lot bigger than I am.
He stares at you and his eyes go wide. Think of the meat pies.
You know, Brik, at some point you're not gonna eat rat.
But I like rat.
There are other things that you can eat, my friend.
No, you don't understand. There's this pyramid of things, and it tells you what you're supposed to eat and like how much you're supposed to eat in a day. And for us, it's just all rats.
I think the pyramid was taken out of circulation years ago,
Oh,
and now it's a plate. It's a circle.
damn.
Yeah,
It's just a plate with a gigantic
it's
rat
just
on
a big
it.
rat on it.
It's all rat.
It's 100% rat.
I like the idea that there's still individual portions, which is all rat.
It's important to use all of the parts. You use the meat to make the soup, to make the stews and the pies, but then you grind the bones and to make the pie top.
And you use the skin to make
Coats.
jackets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coats.
I just like to think instead of like the plate or the pyramid, it's just like a picture of a rat. That's
It's
just
divided up.
It's divided up.
rat.
Like they show cuts of cow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And then you can use the tail. And he pulls out a tail and he starts like flossing his teeth.
So is Brik like Bobby Hill from King of the Hill, like being able to name every part of the rat?
I've been dealing with rats for most of my life since I was born.
Oops, don't do
Oh,
that.
my goodness.
I've been dealing with rats since I was born. I was born into
You
a
were
rat.
born from a rat.
Molded
No.
by it.
No, my birth was much different than rats. But I killed my first rat not long after that. And now I can kill rats even better. And he pulls out the hand axe that you had given him.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a rat killer for sure.
It is. And look, I wanted to commemorate the occasion. So here, and he like pulls it on the table, and you can see there are these little etchings, and they're like stick figure caricatures of all of you. There's one that's real tall and has like a little stick sword and a little stick shield, and then there's another one who has there's like these little tiny scratchings around it that maybe looks like it's trying to cast a spell, at least from what Brik remembers that those look like. And I put all of our names here. Look, there's Brik, and there's Finn, and Merwin, and Azim, and Pan. Your whole name didn't fit, and I also didn't know how to spell it.
That makes sense.
I just like to think that all the names are spelled highly incorrectly.
Yeah, they're not great. Brik's penmanship is not top class either, and also, I mean, he's carving into wood, so it's a little more difficult than just writing on. I mean, it's more difficult than writing on paper.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he did a great job.
You know, he did a job. He sure did. So now every time I kill a rat, I'll remember that the 4 of you helped me do that because you're friends.
I've got a bad feeling about Brik.
Oh no, he is throwing some like.
He's
death
becoming
flags
too
at me.
connected.
Oh, you think I would do that? Have I ever killed an NPC that you have grown to love and cherish?
No,
Yes.
Wes did. Gibby.
Gibby did that himself.
Yeah, he did that himself. That was suicide. Didn't you see?
It was assisted suicide, my good sir.
Perfectly legal in pack space.
Killed the monster though.
Maybe. Brik continues this conversation with you all for a while, and eventually Skirt will come out again. Brik, please, it's about time to go. You need to go if you want to get back on time. Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. And Brik will head over and grab this big basket full of like wrapped up lunches. Say, okay, so we're going to the gear district first. Do you know the gear district? Do you know where that is?
I mean, I assume I would know where the gear district is.
Sure.
Yeah.
Brik,
Following you.
I have never been to Zobeck.
Yeah, I mean, aside from Pan, right? All of us are pretty new to this city.
So
Just follow Brik.
you've never been there before. Do you not have a gear district where you come from?
We have many things. I did not travel everywhere. There was places I did not get to travel. But I don't know what you mean by gear district.
Oh, well, that's a place where there's lots of, like, they make stuff there. They make stuff and things.
Just a quick housekeeping thing. I'm
Sure.
assuming we did a long rest.
Yes.
I did take some damage yesterday.
Yes. Let me prompt you for a long rest here in Foundry.
Using the nap time module?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the nap time module is really cool. I like it a lot. For some reason, my mouse isn't working. Okay. Yeah, full rest from your night at the inn.
Also, I'd like to point out that Kiwi is currently sleeping in Wes's jacket. That's very cute.
That's the cutest thing I've seen.
That's precious. I hope I don't get cold.
Would hate to interrupt that nap.
Sounds like you're just going to be cold.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
So Brik has a nice container of lunches from the Rampant Roach to be delivered. Think about this as DoorDash, or just a regular delivery from restaurants. You remember when we had that? Remember when that was a thing, a popular thing to do? Before
No.
DoorDash came along and start charging fees for everything?
It's mostly pizza and like Chinese food, in my experience.
for a long time, I
agree.
didn't live within the delivery range of any of those restaurants.
Me neither.
Do you ever live somewhere that is like right on the cusp of the delivery range? So they would deliver to your neighbor, but not to you?
No.
No.
So is Brik a Dabawala?
What did you call his mother?
A Dabawala.
A Dabawala.
It's an Indian thing where they would actually deliver foods to people who were working from like their homes.
Yeah,
Like
I was
it-
gonna ask if this was like a DoorDash situation or a Meals on Wheels.
No, this was
situation.
like this is before like DoorDash was a thing. They started
Yeah, I assume it would be.
That's
Dabawala.
a really important distinction that I think Melissa was just asking about.
Yes. Okay. So you want to know about why he's doing this, for what purpose, I guess, whatever. people will send orders. They'll go there. They'll go to the Rampant Roach. They'll send somebody whatever to make orders, and the Rampant Roach offers delivery for their food. Skirt is more than happy to send Brik to all over Zobeck if he needs to deliver these fine foods, because the more that he can share his food and share his culture with everyone else in Zobeck, the happier he is. He loves it. So these are not like a Meals on Wheels situation where it's like, I'm so sorry you don't have food, we're gonna bring you some stuff. These are customers.
Nice.
You never know. Maybe Skirt will open up a Rampant Roach 2.
No way.
Maybe in the Merchant District.
Ooh.
So Brik's first stop is to the Gear District, where he is meeting with a dwarf. The Gear District from the Zobeck book here, that is top tier, is pretty much a dwarven district. There are trade guilds here. You have things like the Gear Grinders Guild, the Foundryman's Guild, the Steamworkers Union, and it is just covered in, like, everything here is metal. Tin and brass and iron creations. When you step into this district, or you get close to this district, the only thing you really hear, aside from like crowd noises and people talking, is the consistent sound of anvils being hit. You also notice as you step into town that there are some people that you maybe have not seen before, or at least seen frequently, because the Gear District is home to many of Zobeck's Gear Forged population, which are these sort of mechanical people. Key difference is Gear Forged, not whatever that other forge is.
I couldn't possibly tell you what it was.
Couldn't even begin to say. So the four of you are going with Brik, and he's hanging out and he's humming his little tunes. And as you get into the Gear District, and the scenery here sort of changes, everywhere that Brik looks, he just seems in awe. He's like, I can't believe you guys have never... Pan, have you never been here before?
Not very frequently, no. I've been here.
It's so cool. You can do things like with wisps and light and...
Yes, I can cast spells.
Yes. Do you know about the clockwork spells?
I know I know of them. I don't think I know any of them myself.
Did you never take an intro class on that?
No, I never took an intro class on clockwork spells.
Oh.
Intro to artificing. How could you miss it?
Well, it's really cool. Maybe you can, I don't know. Maybe you can spend some time here and see if they can teach you like some mystic stuff.
Maybe it seems interesting.
It's real cool. They got, and there's buildings here, and they build so much cool stuff, and they have all like just look around. It's great.
Has it been established what level of student you are?
No.
We talking freshman, like new?
Oh, I'm kind of at the stage where all my stuff is independent research under a specific instructor.
Oh, you're getting your PhD in wizardry?
I'm getting, I don't know, I'd almost call it an apprenticeship.
Are you post-grad?
Kind of. I'm an advanced student.
Advanced student, level 1 wizard.
Yeah, of course.
He spends a lot of his time, half completing projects.
I'm on the fast track.
Dude, can you imagine?
He went to tech and all of his credits didn't transfer.
You spend
so true.
You spend like 6 years in college studying to be a wizard, and then it puts you on like the same tier of adventure as like the lady who's been running around in the woods who can hit things really good.
Welcome to being a wizard.
I just want you to know, Azim is just like amazed because he's never seen a Gear Forge.
Gear Forge are neat. We won't get into all of that, but Gear Forge are very, very cool.
So Azim is kind of just like amazed and kind of taken aback.
You look around too, and like you'll see occasionally these constructed things, like constructed creatures, things that may look like creatures you've seen before, but they're all made of metal and clockwork. They're very intricate. And occasionally You may even see a glimpse of something flying in the air, like some sort of airship. Those are here, and those are pretty neat.
At this point, Azim is kind of having trouble keeping up with everybody because he's just so enamored by everything. He just kind of stops and stares and has to kind of like pace back up to catch up with everybody.
It's like somebody's first time in Disney.
Imagine.
Imagine
Going to Disney.
I can't.
Am I the only one?
I've been to Disney, but it was when I was like a toddler.
He was still shitting his pants.
Maybe. I don't know if I was that toddler.
Have you went to Disney?
Yeah, we went when I was a kid.
Were you conscious?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't remember Disney at all.
Okay. Did you enjoy it, Wes?
Yeah, when I enjoyed it then. I don't know if I would enjoy it now.
On the tiers of things you enjoy, would you rate Disney above or below Zoo Camp?
I mean, probably above.
Mm.
But like, I don't know. Disney's kind of like going to Disney World as a child is like a huge event. Whereas like Zoo Camp was awesome, but that was like a yearly occurrence, you know.
It sounds like he didn't appreciate Zoo Camp after the first couple times.
I appreciated Zoo Camp.
Like, wow, you guys still have those same animals? Oh, that's lame.
We did this one last year, guys.
Yeah.
Well, they like move you through as you like age up in it.
Oh, there's a
It's do
progression.
more.
There's a tier system.
Yeah, Zoo Camp tier. Well, I mean, like you don't want there are some things that you probably don't want like really young children doing. Whereas as they get a bit older, they're
the bottom tier kids are like, "Hey kids, let's go pick up trash," and the top tier kids are like, "Hey, do you want to see what happens when you feed live goats to the lions?"
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's a summary of Zoo Camp.
All I'm saying, if Zoo Camp was more like accessible for everybody, Harambe wouldn't have had to die.
What? You know, I'm not gonna touch that one.
I'm not going to say that I disagree,
Controversial.
but you know, dick's out.
He didn't deserve that.
As you're traveling through the gear district, you'll approach this large sort of workshop. And there are all of these various emblems on the outside of it with Dwarven script and pictures of like anvils and hammers and like, gear icons. And Brik just walks right in. He walks right through the door.
All right.
Azim will follow.
So you arrive at this large building, and Brik just walks right in.
Is there any indication of what this building is?
No, not really. It's some sort of workshop.
Okay.
Do you read Dwarvish? Or can you read Dwarven?
I don't think so.
Yes,
Oh, I do.
I don't know that I believe you.
I think that was right.
Which one don't you believe?
I don't think I believe that Finn knows Dwarven.
Dwarves are very common in the Northlands.
Yeah, but I just don't think I believe you.
You know where else they're common? Zobeck.
That's fair. Yeah, this is like a guild meeting hall. Okay. This is a place where different workers from different guilds or different organizations would come to like share ideas, to argue about inventions, to debate patent law maybe. Well, I made this system, and this system uses this sort of gear. Well, I invented this sort of gear. My family's owned this gear license for a long time.
The open gear license.
Yeah, the OGL, the open gear license.
Nope.
Some of them are saying that, you know, you should pay to use their OGL1.
And we're never getting a wizard sponsorship.
Their open gear license. And then there are other people that are really mad, and they say that they're going to start their own gear system called Black Gear.
That sounds exciting. I think we should play that.
Yeah, no, there's a lot. There's a lot going back and forth here. You follow Brik inside, and Brik looks around, and you just see dozens and dozens of dwarves. And it doesn't take him very long where there's like this spark of recognition, and he walks over to this one particularly tall dwarf compared to most of the others. Very old, gray hair, gray beard that's been braided. And he looks over at Brik, and Brik looks at him, and he just smiles like this really big, rosy-cheeked smile. He says, "Ah, Brik, it's good to see you, friend." And Brik, he's like, "Yeah, it's good to see you too. Skirt packed what you wanted. It's right here." And Brik will take out one of the wrapped packages and give it to him. I trust that you've brought the, what I've asked for. And he's like, yeah, Gramick, I sure did. Here you go. So Brik will hand this dwarf this wrapped up plate, this wrapped up package. And the dwarf smiles and he looks at the four of you. So, has Skart hired some help? I don't know that I've seen you before.
We're just keeping up with Brik, making sure everything goes smoothly.
Oh. All right. I'm not one to question. Not when Skart sends the... and he starts to unwrap the package. And you see that it's like this carved bowl. And it is filled with what you know as rat stew. You've eaten this there before. And he like pulls out a fancy copper spoon from his belt and just starts to eat it.
A utility spoon?
Utility spoon.
Nice.
It lights up
Genius.
like one of those light up spoons back in the day from the cereal boxes. The Jedi cereal spoons.
I need me like one of them little butterfly knives, but a fork.
But a fork.
Fork. I can carry that with me at all times. What's the matter, Wes? You don't like that?
Hate it.
Why?
It's too convenient.
What? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm never in a situation, like, not often, where I'm like, damn, I just wish I had a fork on me.
Well, with that, you would never be in that situation.
Are you going out regularly and you're like, fuck, dude, I need a utensil? Yes,
Yeah.
I'll eat with my hands.
That's why I mainly get finger foods.
See, so then you clearly don't need it if you're mainly getting finger foods.
Well, if I have the fork, I can get other things.
What if you get soup?
Then I'll have the spoon version of it too. That's like I have a belt that has both of them on it.
Let's get one for every utensil.
How do you spell Gramick?
Gramick is Gramreck.
GRAM. Two M's?
Gramreck.
AM.
So it's Gramrick.
Gramrick.
Okay. Gramrick.
Gramrick Bloodstone.
Gramrick Bloodstone. Okay. Is that a name that rings any bells? A name of import?
Roll me a history check.
Oh, yeah. Let's roll a die. 10.
No, not really. It's not a name that you recognize as being, especially important or of any renown.
Okay.
But he seems friendly enough. He said, "Oh, what kind of problems are you having?" And Brik will look at him. It's a long story, but there's just some not great stuff going on right about now. But these are friends, and they're helping out, doing friend stuff, And he'll pull out the hatchet and say, "Look, I made this. They found it for me, and we got rats together. So it's like a little souvenir."
Now we're just kind of helping him do whatever he's got to do around the rampant roach.
Just making sure everything goes accordingly.
So Gramrick thanks Brik for the stew and gives Brik a handful of coin. "There's a little something extra in there for you for coming all the way down. I do appreciate it."
Is he the only one we're dropping food off to?
No. There's that other guy at the college that Pan knows.
That I may possibly know.
Yeah, that you may know. That's but you probably do, right? Because he goes there.
Yeah, but like a lot of people go there, Brik.
Pan's best friend at the college.
Well, Brik, have you ever been to the college before?
I've delivered there before.
So it's pretty big, right? Did you know that?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people there.
Well, there's a lot of people in the ghetto, and I know them.
Well, how many times do you go to the college compared to where you live?
Not as much.
Righto.
Well, yeah, I have a right toe and a left toe. I think most people do.
I actually have 2 left toes.
I'm trying to be nice to him because I love him.
You have 2 left toes?
Yeah, I got at least 5.
I told you you were cursed.
Graham Wreck, while we're here, topic of conversation around town seems to be these disappearances or kidnappings. Do you happen to know anything about them?
To be honest, no. I've heard the talk of towns, but no one I know has been taken.
No one from the Clockwork District? The Gear District?
He scratches his beard. You can see there's like a little bit of rat stew that's right on like the edge of his flavor saver. No, I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, that's a good thing.
I could be wrong.
We may have discussed this last time, but there's no rhyme or reason to the kidnappings, is there?
Not
Just
that
random people.
Not that you're
There's
aware
no
of. Yes.
Obvious connection.
Not that anyone has made.
No, I just figured I'd ask.
They all had fingers,
No way.
except that one guy that didn't have fingers.
And toes.
They call him No Fingers McGillicuddy.
Oh, no.
So any different gender, any race,
Yeah.
everyone's free for the picking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what it seems like.
All right.
If you all ever find yourselves here and need a bit of a tour, you just let your friend here know. I'll take good care of you.
All right.
I stretch my hand out to like shake his hand.
His hands are big. Even though he is, much shorter than you, he's very stocky. And when he goes to shake your hand, it's almost the same size as yours. Maybe even a little bit bigger. He's got these big, just meaty dwarf hands.
And I would introduce myself. I am a Zim. I'm maybe back here to see more of this district. I'm not from Zobeck.
But you're welcome anytime. Love to have you.
And you can just see Zim just still looking around, just kind of amazed at everything.
Guys, we have another delivery.
Okay.
We have to make here. All right, bye. And Brik will run out with his slightly smaller satchel of food items, and you'll follow him out. So you leave the district here, and you head to the Collegium district, which features Zobeck's famous Arcane Collegium. You would also know, Pan, you spend a lot of time here, that there is a Temple of the Celestial Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
And there is another place here called Hedgehog Tavern.
Yeah.
There's also a famous bookseller known as the Book Fetish.
I do like that place.
The book fetish.
The book fetish.
Define fetish for me in this context.
Well, it's spelled Fetish.
Doesn't help.
Well, they sell books of all sorts of varieties. And people who like books can be described as having a book fetish. Whether that's like to read them or like them sexually.
So who runs this bookstore? Start with a K?
Yeah, Madam K's bookstore, where they sell new and used books. And they're also willing to take trade-ins and give you store credit. They also have a weird section of vinyls and have very few TTRPG books. So you arrive in the Collegium district, and Pan, you're very familiar with this sort of area, how it's set up. And Brik will lead right into sort of the main commons area. And he'll look around and he'll see a kobold. He rushes over to the kobold and he hands him a thing. He says, "Hey, delivery for Skunk. Skunk, this is Merwin and Finn and Azim and this is my friend Pan."
Hi.
And he looks at you for a minute. Skunk does. He says, "Oh, Pan, I believe we had studies together."
Have we?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm surprised you're still here, to be fair.
Well, a bit of business led me here. Wasn't intentional.
The word around the college is that that you're a disgrace.
Oh.
Plot
Well,
twist.
Don't believe everything you hear.
When 90% of The people I hear it from say it.
Yeah, well, 90% of people say that drinking rainwater will give you parasites. Is that true?
I don't know. I'm not an expert in rainwater.
What are you an expert in, Skunk?
I am a practicing practitioner
Uh-huh.
of the magical arts.
Azim kind of like steps in between them. Like, I don't think we need all this.
It's fine, Azim. It's just some banter.
No, I agree. Perhaps we should have more conversations about your history at the college. You've been here longer than most any other student, and yet you haven't made any progress on almost anything. Why is that?
Well, you know, the concept of entropy is a very chaotic topic in and of itself. It's hard to make progress on something when it's very rarely understood. I think Professor Riverbend and I have been working very hard towards that goal, and we have made some progress.
Word in the halls is that the only reason you're still here is because Professor Riverbend favors you as a student, and that if you didn't carry her favor, that the other members of the college would have kicked you out months ago.
Well, I suppose you're free to believe whatever you want to believe.
So, Chris, is your character just a loser in this college?
Maybe we'll talk about it someday.
Do you all know that pandemonium here has destroyed not one, not two, but 3 arcane research facilities?
That is impressive.
It's not
Hundreds.
supposed to be intentionally impressive in this instance.
Hundreds of gold worth of rare reagents and supplies and crystals and wands destroyed.
Right, and now we know not to do those things. That is the cost of progress.
You gotta learn from your mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes.
Everyone makes mistakes, but then there are Pan's mistakes. Isn't that right, Pan?
Well, you have your food. I guess we're going to go ahead and get on then.
Skunk will open this wrapper, the food packaging, and pull out a few rat kebabs, and he'll start to eat one. And say, Pan, I would consider yourself lucky. Of course, everyone has their own areas of expertise, and we will all be famous practitioners one day. But I believe that you will hold the record for most worthless student ever. So there's always that to look forward to. If you excuse me, I have actual studies to partake in and not wanderlusting over the mystical arts like some shaman in the forest.
All right, well, you have a good day. Go fuck yourself.
Why is he so sassy?
With a name like Skunk. I mean, come on now. Doesn't get better than that.
He'll look at Brik and toss over a handful of coins. Thank you for the food. Skirt's kebabs are always delicious. And he'll step away with his little pompous wizard robes.
Well then.
Wow, I thought you would know everyone, but I didn't think that they wouldn't like you.
There's a lot of people that don't like me very much, Brik.
But why? You're so nice.
Well, I mean, I like to think that too.
Also very destructive, apparently.
Well,
And you're green.
yes, I am. Yeah.
Maybe they're just green with envy.
Oh, Brik.
Oh, can we get going?
Yeah, sure.
Are you done with your deliveries, friend?
Yeah, I have some other ones to make, but I'll make those another time. We don't get a lot of to-go orders. Our business isn't going so good.
Oh, jeez.
Well, now you got all this more food. Make more sales, more deliveries.
It's hard because we're in debt.
Aren't we all? You know what student loans are?
No, what is that?
Yep.
If you destroyed 3 laboratories, does that tack on to your student loans?
Yes.
You are screwed, my good sir.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, you gotta apparently keep your damn study mama happy, so you don't get kicked out.
My study mama. Oh boy.
Pandemonium, I feel the need to ask, are you in control of your magics?
Oh, no, the things that I can do on the average day-to-day, yes, 100% I am.
Okay. You started out with no.
But
Whoa, what?
those incidents were experiments that we'd set up to try to unravel some of the mysteries of the chaotic natures of the arcane, and they did not go so well, but we still learned a good amount of information from them. We learned that you should not do that. Which
Part of the
is
learning
good.
process.
You never walk away from an experiment empty-handed.
Well, I know what it means to be looked upon unfavorably for the magics you practice. Do not take their cruel words to heart.
Oh no, they're meaningless in the grand scheme of things. They'll understand one day.
But what if they don't?
They'll get it. Or what's it matter?
So how long have you been here? Have you been going here?
Oh, 3 years.
Do they recognize you as a member of this council? It
With
seems
the
like,
amount of debt you're in, you probably should be.
seems like
You
they
ain't never
haven't-
leaving.
It seems like they haven't granted you the rank of master.
No, they have not. Very few have been granted that rank. I am not among them. No, I took a lot of private lessons until I was accepted.
From your study mama?
No, just from whoever my parents hired to teach me a little bit.
Are we going back to the
Study mama.
roach now?
Yes.
A dommy study mommy. I'm so glad we're getting 5 minutes of content out of 7 hours of recording.
Yes! 1/2 of an episode.
With a little bit of a foul taste in your mouth with this interaction from Skunk, and maybe some questions about Pandemonium's abilities or reputation at this school, you head back to the Roach.
Are there any other things you have to do today, Mr. Brik?
Nope. But maybe I could help you make the coat.
Okay.
I'd like a coat.
I just pull a bone needle out of my hair. I have some leftover string in my little pouch. And then just get to work.
Why do you just have string?
I need it for something. I'll need it one day.
Oh no. Why do you still have those 17 boxes from all those electronics you bought 10 years ago?
I might need them one day.
I might need them. Are you not a fan of holding onto boxes, Wesley?
No.
No?
I have a PS3 box, a PS4 box, a PS5 box. Every computer part I've ever bought box. It's a problem. I should get rid of some of them.
Yeah, that's hard.
Let me introduce you to the wonders of composting.
No, I'm just going to recycle them.
Have you yet?
Well, I will one day.
So you're never going to recycle them, is
Yeah,
what you're
probably
saying.
not.
Okay. Azim is going to go explore a little bit of Zobeck.
I think I would like to join you.
You get back to the Roach, and as you begin to sort of go your separate ways, Skirt will step out. Brik, I'm sorry. I have one last order that needs to go out. Could you please take it quickly? He'll kind of look to all of you as is this okay? Everyone good?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll just put this needle back in my hair.
So this is gonna go down into the ghettos, just down the road a little bit, and Brik will walk up to Skirt, and Skirt will hand him the package, and Skirt will look at the package, and this big smile comes across his face. He's like, "Oh boy, guys, we're going to meet Rat."
Wait, no, I thought you didn't like rats.
No, I mean I like rats. They're important, but no, this is Rat.
Rat.
Yes.
Is this
Rat,
another
a
kobold?
kobold.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. He was my Well, I took an intro class from him, I guess.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Let's go.
He's real cool. You'll like him. Come on. And Brik will grab the stuff and rush out of the door. The four of you follow him down. He rushes through the ghetto, and he arrives at this little tiny kind of shack that is set in to the wall. It looks like it's been sort of built up over the years. And he knocks on the door. And the door opens. You see that there is a very, very small man standing there. This is not a kobold whatsoever. This is a halfling. And the halfling looks and he says, Brik, it's good to see you. Did you bring me my favorite? And Brik's like, yeah, I sure did, Rat. Here you go. Fresh spider bisque, all for you.
No, wait a minute.
I thought Rat
Brik,
was a kobold.
I thought Rat was a kobold.
Yeah, he's a, well, you know, and Rat will kind of smile and say, no, I am very clearly a halfling, as you can tell by my gorgeous looks.
Is he gorgeous?
You know, maybe he thinks so.
Is he gorgeous?
Is he hot?
Does his mom think he's gorgeous?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. He says, no, I worked with Skirt for a number of years as a rat catcher.
Oh.
I helped hone the business as a rat catcher. And I trained little Brik here.
That's what he meant. Okay. Understood. Got it. Cool.
No, lean in. I don't really think he knows the difference. So he just thinks I'm a kobold, I guess. Maybe it's more of like an honor thing, like a...
Does he think all shorter people are kobolds? Does he think that we're just really tall kobolds?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He's not stupid.
I mean,
He just doesn't see color.
He's just a good guy.
Well, you know, if
Good
you don't
on
see
him.
color, you don't see the problem.
So he takes the food from Brik, and you see that he does not give Brik any coin.
Okay.
And Brik smiles. He's like, hey, Rat, check out this thing that I got here. And he pulls out the hatchet again.
This fucking guy.
And Rat will take it and look at it and study it for a moment. Brik, this is a fine tool. Where'd you get it from? And he'll relay the story. And he'll make sure to go into very deep detail about all of the drawings that he's done on this thing. Well, you should be careful carving into the handle like that. If you carve too deep, you may weaken and it may break. Oh. Yeah. I guess it would. But then I could find a new one. Well, they could find a new one. And I could make another one. Yeah, you sure could. All right, well, head back to Skirt. Send my thanks. And he'll rush back up the road, and Rat will lean in again. You all are very nice people for what you're doing.
Oh, thanks.
He needs a little help now and again. He's a sweet boy. He's just naive. I don't think he quite knows the dangers that are in the world.
Have we figured out like what age he is? Maybe like
I think we discovered he's like young teenage.
yeah, like 12.
Yeah, he's like middle to late teenage.
He hasn't been in the world long enough.
No, the hope and dream of life is still intact.
Well, we'll try to keep it that way for as long as possible.
Careful, Chris might try to buy and adopt him.
Take a page. You know.
Take a page. That's a whole conversation for a whole different day.
I'm just waiting for when he does it. How much you gonna offer Skirt?
3 rats.
You catch up to Brik. Follow him.
Brik,
Oh,
does Rat not need to pay?
You're heading back to the restaurant. He says, no, Rat, Rat worked for Skirt for so long.
Okay.
It's like a thank you.
Okay.
Normally Skirt takes it, but if Skirt gets busy, then I'll take it.
I was just making sure he wasn't stiffing you.
No, it's fine. Have you had the spider bisque before?
I don't think it's any of the things we've had now.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Okay. I'll have to try it.
The secret to a good spider bisque is you have to grind the legs down real fine, or else they'll get stuck in your teeth.
Well, then you can just use the rat tail.
No, you don't want to cross-contaminate.
No, to floss.
No, food safety is important.
I suppose you're right.
You see, you eat the tail when you're done.
Oh, I didn't know that was part of the process.
You do not waste food.
It's bad. You shouldn't waste.
Fair enough.
The rats giveth, and we taketh away.
All right.
Yep.
Yep.